I gotta remember to click that every time, not only there, but also on Instagram. Is it already streaming there? Let me see if I can reset the other one. Okay. Bam. Let's see now if it shows up. Maybe I need to stop it and restart it. Yep. Here we go, boys. Okay, now it should be going. Hello. There we go. We are live. That's right. We are live, everybody. And we are on Instagram. We are on Twitch. We are on Kick. We are on so many different locations. We're on YouTube. We're on X. That's right, folks. We're on X as well. This is it. z00tz Radio Live. Can't get enough of this shit. Let's go. Part of my French. Remember, this is not for kids, everybody. This is not for kids. Hide your children. Hide your wives. Hide your husbands. They're all in danger. my wife is shaking her head. Like, the fuck are you talking about, man? This fucking stream and shut up. We are also live on Trovo, I believe. I'm not too sure. Might be live on Facebook or TikTok at some point. It is really taking a toll to get any of that done. So, but yeah, I'm glad to be here, and I have my chat ready with all the beautiful chats available. So there's that, and I do believe today I'm gonna dedicate some time to getting some work done in terms of the metaverse or in terms of artwork. The thing is that setting up this whole stream and making it look all nice like this, it's been taken forever, my friends. And the thing is that hard work is hard, always. And here at z00tz, we work hard and we play hard. And that's how we do it. And in a good z00tz fashion, I'm gonna get zooted. And there's nothing you can do about it. Not sure if you can hear the family here in the background. I got my child in the tub, of all places. And I'm just glad that she's in the tub. That she's having fun. The thing is, she likes to stand up in the tub, and that's dangerous. Like, she's standing up right now. And we tell her, hey, are you done? If you're gonna stand up, it means you're done, right? Yep. So we just don't, you know, we love our child. We protect her. We're those overprotective parents at the moment, but who isn't at this age, right? Maybe in a couple years, we'll let her go to raves. It's gonna be here, folks. Now, to everybody, I have a system set up here. How you doing, everybody? I see some people joining the chat. I really appreciate you being here. And well, I have a lot going on here. Let me see what I got with Animate. Now, as you can see over here in this enormous mess of stuff, the background over there, I gotta finish making all these different sections. Like, for example, this right here, this is the z00tz. So if we go ahead into our browser, you can see that the z00tz themselves, you can click on them. I mean, you can float over them, it says the z00tz, and when you click on them, it kind of like changes shape, right? So we're still building that. We're still in the process of building the metaverse, and it's just a matter of populating this with names, populating it with all the different things necessary to make a metaverse work. And it's kind of complicated doing it from Adobe Animate, if you know what I mean. But because of course, you know, it's not really Flash. We're doing everything in HTML5, but it's all canvas based. And we need to Web3 it up, and it requires a lot of insight into like making things functional for businesses, for people to come in and make appointments, buy real estate, buy merch, all that stuff. So I need to make it functional to the point where let's see, this is the website right now, right? So if I go ahead up here and click all up here, I want to make sure that this connect wallet button kind of is ready for my dev, so he can come in and add all the code he needs. I want these things to be quick navigations for all the stuff over here that you can play with, but if you don't have time to go like looking for something, or you forgot where something is, you can always over here to the quick list, and you can claim your girth or go to the z00tz machine, blah blah blah. For example, I got nuclear prints and paints here right now, and that's Nuke's private location, you know what I'm saying, where he's going to be able to have his print shop there, his business there, his merch there, and you're going to be able to use his services and his knowledge in the graphic arts world and the prints and paints world to be able to produce all sorts of products with him, you know. And then up here we have the z00tz vineyard, and it has to do with West Coast crypto, West Coast Flipto, West Coast crypto. So he changed his name to West Coast Flipto when he got drained, and so we met up in the north of California, or mid California, in Napa Valley, right? We went to Napa Valley, right?
Well, yeah, it was right there.
Yeah, and so we were visiting West Coast, and so we put his name on the in this section of the metaverse so that he can set up his business over there. But this is farmers section with a chicken coop. We got over here is the girth summit where people can claim their girth. Over here is the girthing woods where you can see the information about girth, like the total amount that is circulating and stuff like that. z00tz Anchor Club trailer park itself is going to be clickable, so you can like kind of dwell around there, see everything from different angles, and then these are individually shortcuts, so then you can visit your real estate. Yeah, over here is where we're going to be in the z00tz radio, you know, right over here in this tower. I'm glad you guys are here to see this. This is a lot of fun. Is it? I hope I'm showing the browser. I'm not showing the browser. Gosh darn it. Wait. I pressed the browser button, man. Press the browser button. So, let me do that once again. Here's the radio tower that I told you about. Here's the vineyard I told you about. Here's the farm I told you about. The trailer park, the z00tz mansions, and the other real estates. You know, I'm not gonna fill you in everything that I just said again. I'm not like that. But there's definitely a lot going on. Okay, and each section involves like I said, it has to be accessible to everybody that has z00tz, right? And from people external as well. We need to be able to invite people from other ecosystems to join our ecosystem. And as such, there needs to be enough stuff in each location for each of them to be entertained, one. And two, each location also needs to, each business needs to have a way of accepting different currencies other than girth, that is our our token. So what I'm trying to get to is that we should be able to charge any kind of crypto that we want, or any approved crypto, to pay for merch that we sell in the metaverse, but also have girth available to purchase that that merch. And not only that, but girth having an advantage where you get a discount to purchase that merch compared to other crypto and fiat and the other things. We want to make it in layer 2 so that it's cheap, okay? And that's the thing that we've been fighting for ever since we got that update. And then when we when we were progressing with making the metaverse in 2D, we had to put a halt to a few of the things with the girth contract, because we had to excuse me, we had to make sure that the girth contract and the metaverse itself have the proper calls so that they each call each other correctly and work in tandem. So whenever I get done doing stuff in Adobe Animate, so that so that we can get to the dev side, I send it over to him, to the dev baked, and he is gonna Web3 it up pretty much. So yeah, I need to get as much of it ready as possible. I've already gotten the map working somehow. I'm not even sure how I did it, but I did it. So thank you, ChatGPT, in a certain way. But no, I had to fight ChatGPT to get it to work exactly how I wanted to, because it was constantly going back and forth trying to be complacent with me and saying, hey, this is what you wanted, so I'm going to do everything in my power to do it that way. And eventually, well, it was great. Okay, it was great, but there was some stuff that never worked. So just the same way as things are with art and with engineering and with development and coding and everything, I had to give it the approach from a different angle, pretty much asking for the same thing, but in a different way. And then I copied all the code, the little bits of code that did work. Howdy, Sophia. The little bits of code that did work, just throw that back into ChatGPT and say, hey, this is what works. This is what I need. How do we fix this? And then eventually, after a few iterations of that, it worked. And now we have navigation controls to the point where you can actually click and drag on the map, and you'll be able to get to whatever location zoomed in. You can even zoom in with the mouse wheel. You don't need, if you don't have mouse wheels or a keyboard, because you have a tablet, you have zoom in and zoom out controls, and up, down, left, right controls for north, south, east, and west, which work out really, really fast. And this right here was giving me tons of trouble to be able to have a menu here that holds over time. So what the solution was that we had to there needed to be a certain degree of time between the buttons that held after you moved from one button to the other, so that the entire menu didn't close up. Very interesting stuff. And it's kind of, I'm finally breaking into coding a little bit more and understanding coding a little bit more, thanks to getting this project, this part of the project on its feet, you know? Let's see, so far we have the Stone Age cave system, the Zasa testing facility, the observatory, the backwoods cabin, the Alpha Drop Falls, the Smoking Tree Lounge, the Fly High International, because it's in the internet. Get it? All right. Enough cracking stupid jokes and saying stupid jokes. You guys have to get the jokes, and that's one thing I need to learn because I'm an annoying fuck. All right, pardon my French. Girthing Woods. And works right there. So these panels are pretty much what I'm going to have to put in each section, but it's got to be interactive. So it can't just be an information panel, am I right? That just exits. Within each panel, there's got to be a lot to do that takes you to different places, different businesses within those places, and such and such. Okay, so over here we have the Deemster dwelling where the DMT furs hang out. Here's where you claim your staked girth. Here we have the rodeo ranch for the cowboys with his sunset hat and the sunset shirt. The secret sauce plantation for my farmers. The sunset saloon for the cowboys again. The road warriors ranger den for the biker vests. And same for the dirtbag stunt track. And also for the stunt helmets and stunt jacket folk. And same with the Formula Zoot Speedway. We also have the Zootopia Festival Grounds, the gladiatorial arena for the Gladius armor outfits, and of course here over at the Zootopia Festival Grounds you're going to find a lot of people with the trippy shirts and the trippy furs over here in the DMT. Going back up here, we got the Triple Red Threat Gang, so this is a gang of red furs. And you know, put a place over here in the water for a gang of blue furs. And I'm sure you all get what I mean when I'm talking about that, because that's like, what should we call it? The, I have so many ideas about, what to call it. I just don't want to be offensive, but in Futurama, our kings with their royal crowns and the royal robes, they get to be in there. But also, the King of Kings, our Zoot that has he's got a crown and he's got a royal robe, both in the same Zoot. The only Zoot that has that. He has invited all the Zoots to be able to go into the royally zooted royal keep. So, and I'm eventually going to have to make some secret chambers for the kings and such to be able to enjoy the secrets of that location of the royal keep without having too many Zoots invade their area and their privacy. More than that, more of that. Let's see, over here we got the No Mercy Dojo, where everyone with a gi can get together, with a No Mercy gi can get together and practice their martial arts. Over here we have the Imperial Palazzo for our I really have to stop saying so much. Our Imperial Palazzo for anyone with a laurel wreath, for a try to say that fast, laurel wreath, blah, 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 blah. For our laurel wreath holders and for our gladius armor holders, you know, we have that space over there. And we also have the gladiatorial arena, of course, for the gladius armor holders is also going to be available, but it's not limited to them because everybody can go in and pick up a fight in the arena. It doesn't have to be anybody with a gladius armor. So I'm not sure if you guys have seen the gladius armor. It should scroll on screen at some point, but right now we have the trippy fur on screen, as you can see it over in let me see if I can move it a bit. Did I don't know what I moved just now. I'm scared of moving stuff in this fucking thing. Alright, this right here, you see that right there, that image that keeps changing every 10 seconds. Alright, so that's our collection. Just keep an eye on it. I'm glad that you're seeing it. Some of the parts have not changed yet. I mean, they need to change, but I'm glad you guys are seeing it and that you're getting informed about it. So please enjoy our whole collection there scrolling by. There's a few updates left that I haven't included in the scroll, and I just because I don't have that collection, that part of the collection yet. But we have updated a lot of traits, and there's still 2 more traits left to update. And those are, I mean, I can work on the art right now on those traits, but I'm on the metaverse bandwagon right now, trying to get that done with some deadlines in mind. And I will be back on the art very, very soon. Probably even maybe tomorrow, you know. I just know that I need to really get time dedicated to this metaverse thing. Okay, I need to finish the at least the buttons to everything, and then from there we can start populating each section. But the sections need to be finished first. So that's what we're going to be doing today. And we're doing it right on the mark of the music. I love it. All right, folks. It is time. Let's see. Let's get to it. As you can see right now, I selected one section. That one button right there. That is. Let's select a bigger one so that you guys can see. Let's say the trailer park itself. You see, there we have the trailer park. And so what I need to do for all the buttons is make sure that when they're in the up position that they look normal, when they're in the hovered over position that they get a highlight around them, and that they get a text, an accompanying text that describes the location. And then on the click, the size of the location changes a little bit, so we get a visual confirmation that we have clicked on the location. And that's what I have to do with everything. And so I've got pretty much everything up to the border of the ocean, and this section up here before the rail track, pretty much done. So I just need to go past the rail track, everything above it, everything below it, and everything around this area, I think. But yeah, got my work cut out for me, folks. It's so good to see a lot of people in the chat join. Thank you so much for being here. Welcome, 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 each and every one of you. Like I said, I'm gonna get kind of zooted with you fellas, because that's what we are. We're the frickin' Zoots. We're the motherfucking Zoots. We're here to stay. We anchor down. Zoots Anchor Club. We ain't going nowhere. We're here to build. We're here to create. And we're here to showcase how strong of a community we are. And I appreciate each and every one of you here watching that enjoys creativity. Let's go. Thank you, everybody. All right, now let's see, what do I have left over here? Oh yeah, let me connect to deliver some tunes on Discord as well. There we go. And now that side should be receiving some tunes as well. But I just don't want to be streaming too much. I don't want to waste my bandwidth. I have very little bandwidth here, everybody. Very, very little bandwidth. So please, I insist, if you guys see something that doesn't jive, or you see that I'm getting rugged here a little bit, that I'm losing network connection, please don't hesitate to go ahead and mention it in the chat. Say, hey dude, you're losing signal, or you're becoming choppy. Just let me know, and I'll be happy to start cutting down on resources. All right, let's get started. Let's see. First and foremost, we got to find a section that's already done. And I actually like to use the palazzo itself. Last time I copied and pasted from it, it kind of worked well. I'm going to copy the first two animation layers. And now that I'm going to be here, actually, I'm going to be a little bit more technical. Let's go ahead and oh goodness, I erased something. Let's go ahead and show you the rest of the screen. So let's go to animate and let's select this stage. Thank you. All right, it's getting there. Oh, let's put that down there. All right, let's see. All right, as you can see, there's a bunch of layers at the bottom of the screen there right now, so that works pretty good. And you can see what I'm doing. And then I'll return to have the right size for the images. But first, of course, there's some people watching with a vertical signal. I want y'all to know that what I'm editing right now is on the horizontal signal. Vertical signal, I guess, it has enough detail, but I need to dedicate quite a long minute for it. Okay, let's do the tiki bar. Let's go down here. Oop. Look at that little luau. Let's go ahead and paste our layers. And now let's go ahead and insert keyframes over here. Each one of them is going to behave differently. We're changing the scale of this one to 97% so that when you click on it, you see? Alright. And then the text, you say, what kind of good joke could we give a luau name? Ohana. Let's sometimes I wonder, is this that right place for the luau? Or is maybe over here should be the place because of the beach? Think about it. Let's see. Ohana, luau. What other things can I call it? Neat. We have the aloha shirts, right? So the aloha shirts, I don't know if there's an image passing by, but the aloha shirts are the red ones. I'm just waiting for them to show up on the cycle or on the Twitter feed over there on the far left. Just waiting to see when they show up. A lot of people joining chat, jeez. Let's see. I can't really think of anything else. I sometimes try to be too funny about this. The aloha shirt. If I go back to, let's see, the desktop. Let's take a look at the collection, right? So here it is. Here's one. So the thing about these images, ladies and gentlemen, is these are 8K images. So let's go ahead and crack one open. You see this very nice and sharp. It takes up the entire size of the browser. Let's click the zoom button. Yep. I do have this scaled. Okay, so this is a 4K screen in a with the text zoomed in a little bit, right? And so you're actually seeing it a little zoomed out. The actual original size would be then, this is 4K and 1080. Okay, that would be 200%. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, because this is when you start seeing the pixels. 150. Yeah, you don't see pixels yet. 200. There we go. Look at that. You okay? You okay, baby? Baby's coughing. Let's say hi to the parrots. Hey, parrots. What's up? A lot of work went into this shirt. I think it was like 3 weeks, or 2 or 3 weeks of time on this shirt. Yeah. Good times. So what do we call this? Aloha shirt. Yeah, that's all. That's it, right? Hawaiian aloha. Well, of course. How could I have been so silly and not remember that part? We were to say Hawaii is where we say aloha. I don't know, that just sounds weird. Okay, I'm happy with that. Just keep it simple for now, then we can move on and come back to it when somebody gives me a better idea. All right. That looks centered right there. Okay, now this is the thing about Adobe Animate that's really weird. I can't really put a stroke on letters, and I can't really use glow in HTML5, right? It just won't work. I can't put a glow on the letters because then I get errors in HTML5 and it keeps telling me, yo, HTML5 doesn't do this stuff. You know, so I gotta come in and I gotta break the text into a graphic or into a vector lines or whatever. Yeah, no, I have to break it into vector lines, and then I have to come in and put outlines on it. Good thing you just have to click to get an outline on it, but geez, man. Just wanted like an operator. Oh, let's zoom out a bit. Let's take a look at the world of the z00tz. There's the trailer park. There's the tiny trailer park right there. So the world has got a lot yet to build. So let's keep building. Let's go ahead and invite a bunch of people over here. Don't forget to join our Discord, everybody. Z00tz fam, let's get building. Also available on Twitch, Twitter, X, YouTube, Kick, Instagram, And I'm sure I missed. And I'm sure I missed one. All right, good. Let's get to it, boys. Let's go back to Adobe Animate.